So today I wanted to do a video about the ways that I relax. I've had a couple of kind of stressful days and I don't know, I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Just work has been kind of busy, and just other things. So I want to do a video about some of the ways that I relax, the ways that kind of I chill, I don't know, some of kind of ways to de-stress basically. So I wanted to give you guys a couple of ideas, so I hope that these are helpful in some way. So let's get right into it. So one of my favorite ways to de-stress, I am literally doing it right now, and if I look a little disheveled, I'm sorry, but I just went on a walk with Zeus. Zeus is that gorgeous chocolate lab over there. He is literally like so much therapy to me. When I am stressed, when I have so much going on at work, when there's just a lot going on, some of my favorite things to do is to go out with him or go out with my husband to the park. So going to do something fun with our dog. Maybe you have kids, or maybe you yourself have other animals. Feel like getting outside with your animal, having some fun. It's really one of the most de-stressing things that I can possibly do. I love just taking him to the lake, which we took him to a couple of weeks ago, and I'll link down the video below so you can kind of see him swimming and stuff like that. It is just the cutest thing. But we took him to the lake, and it was like a Sunday afternoon. We didn't want to go and like spend a bunch of money doing something, so we just took him out to the lake and we let him swim. We didn't swim because I am, oh, this is gonna make me sound so bad, but I am afraid of Florida lakes. They have alligators, just about all of them do. So so I just chucked my dog in the water and said, have at it. No, but like, you know, he swims in the shallow, but like for us, me and my husband, to be able to swim, we had to go in deeper, and I don't trust lake water, so I let Zeus play like on the shore. But that's one of my favorite things, is just get outside, go for a walk, take Zeus out, and it's just so relaxing. Like I was mentioning, if you have kids, maybe take them out to the park and let them do their own thing, and you can just sit out and just watch nature or just listen to a podcast, whatever have you. I know sometimes time is of the essence and we can't really, do things like that, but I think just getting outside, getting some movement in, something like that, getting out of the routine, it is so helpful. Like I know it is for me, so I thought I'd mention that. Maybe it's something that you can do. So excuse the wet hair, but I just showered. So another thing that I really like to do that just kind of helps me relax is cooking. And I know that for some people might definitely not be something that helps you to relax, but it helps me, like usually when I really just need some me time and it's just been like a stressful week or what have you, I actually do like to find something to cook, but like something special, not like everyday cooking. I'm talking more like something that I have to go out and probably buy ingredients to make. Something like that just really helps me to relax. Like I really like popping on some AirPods and just like getting in my zone and cooking. And usually I ask like my husband, because sometimes I think we need that time where it's just us by ourselves, without anyone else, kind of in the zone, relaxing. So I woke up early this morning. Like I have to work today at 11. I work from home as a nurse, and I talk about that in a few videos, so I will link those down below. But I have just been craving like scrambled eggs and bacon, like a real hearty breakfast. I don't usually eat breakfast, and if I do, I just grab something on the go. But like I woke up early today and I'm like, I want a big breakfast. So I got dressed, I actually put makeup on, I actually put a decent t-shirt on. For me, lately, I have just really been feeling like I need to unplug a little bit. And like I spend way too much time on social media, just, you know, even on YouTube, oddly enough, just watching all kinds of video, kinds of political commentary. And no, you know, I'm not saying that any of those things are bad. You know, it's good to you know, to listen to what's happening in the world, listen to the news, things like that. But like, at what point does it actually start to burden us more than it really is helping? So sometimes all the division and all of the kind of back and forth, it gets to me. So I have found that sometimes it's better to just turn that off for a little bit. Nothing wrong with listening to like political commentary or different podcasts and stuff like that, but like the Bible talks about, you know, what we hear, what we allow, what we consume. And sometimes if we're just over consuming so much social media, so much political commentary, so much news, so much right wing, left wing, like just so many things, it can get overwhelming. And it's good, like I said, to know what's happening in the world, but sometimes, you know, what we really need to be consuming is like the scriptures or Christian things, or listening to, you know, like one of my favorite things to do is just put in the background, you know, when I'm cooking or if I go on a walk, listen to a podcast that is Christian, you know, that is someone preaching the word, that it's a Christian song, that is worship music. And let me tell you, none of those things will actually replace reading the Bible. And the awesome thing is that there's apps like the Bible app where it'll read the Bible to you. You know, it's like an audible book, right? It'll read it to you. So maybe turn off the political commentary for a little bit, the podcast, again, nothing wrong with those things, but sometimes we need a break from those things, and we just really need to get into the Word of God, into worship, because it really changes the atmosphere. It changes our posture of our hearts. So another thing that I like to do to relax, and sorry if it's going to be a little bit loud right here as I'm walking by an AC unit, but another thing that I really do like to do to relax is what I'm doing right now, which is YouTube. Which I have felt this need to just start sharing my story, to do something that I've always wanted to do, which was start a YouTube channel, talk to you guys, talk to people, and really share my story and share my life. And I am doing it. It's a hobby that I'm not going to say it's mindless, because I definitely have to put a lot of thought into what I'm doing and building what I am building, but I will say that it really helps to be doing something that I am actually really enjoying. Like, I'm really enjoying talking to the camera, being creative, having a creative outlet, even if that means having to challenge myself and step out of my comfort zone. Like, I actually find it relaxing, and relaxing in the sense of like, it gives my mind something to do other than to be on social media or watching TV or something. Instead of just consuming all this content and all these things, I am actually going outside and filming. I am pushing the boundaries of what I know how to do creatively. I'm learning how to do new things, and who knows where it will lead. You guys hear like all the birds. I hope the microphone is catching all the birds. It usually does. It feels like spring out here, and not only that, it is actually like a really cool evening here in Florida, so it feels so nice outside. Very relaxing. Okay, so something else that really helps me to relax and de-stress is, as kind of weird as this may sound, is being super honest about the fact that I have to get some things done. So I tend to be a huge postponer. Is that a thing? Postponer? I don't know. Someone that just really postpone things. And I am running out of daylight here, so I'm gonna just get to this last tip real quickly. So I have shown you guys in multiple videos, and I've done some like home organization videos. I even did a video on how I organized my husband's dialysis supply, so I will link that down below as well. But I tend to procrastinate. That is what I meant to say, a procrastinator? I don't know. But I tend to just procrastinate and leave things for later, and then it all just kind of piles up and then just freaks me out, and I get super stressed out. So I have multiple calendars. Like I said, I've shown you my calendars before, but I wanted to show them again. So this is just, ow. Got hurt. This is just a calendar that I probably got at Walgreens. It was supposed to be a podcast calendar. It's just a dry erase calendar that you fill out, you know, the dates every single month. I have this one. I have like a legit one that I showed you guys in a previous video, so I will link that down below, or if I can find some of that footage. But I've already shown you that, so I don't want to do it again. But I just have like a regular dry erase board that has a spot where I can put thumbtacks and like thumbtack things in. I also have this planner. I don't use these two right now, but I used to until I bought that bigger one. And then I have this really pretty planner that I have probably shown you twice on this channel already. Just having these things in place is really helpful. Like, I get really stressed out when I know I have to get things done. And sometimes I'm stressed out because I think I'm gonna forget, right? Or I feel like, okay, because I don't feel like I have things written down or taken care of, it's like I'm gonna forget, and then I freak out and then I'm stressed out and I can't sleep. So this is what a regular week looks like. Like, in the bottom, I will write down, I need to get this done this week. I need to, you know, pay this bill. And I will write it down in the weekly section and in the monthly section. And sometimes writing things multiple times just really helps me feel like I can't possibly forget, because I've written it down multiple times. Creating processes like that, where you have you know, something that you look at daily, or having a calendar that is on your fridge. Like, our other calendar is sitting by our bedroom door, so we have to walk by it every single day, multiple times a day. Daniel looks at it, I look at it, we both update it, we both check things off. So it also helps him and I to be working together. But something as simple as a calendar like this can really help you relax, because you know that things are written down, that your family is able to see what needs to get done, what hasn't gotten done, and everyone is working together. It takes a stress off of you, and it's not just you are the only one worrying about things. It's like everyone is collectively pitching in and making sure that things are getting done. All right, guys, so I hope that these tips have been helpful to you in some way. I know that this world is just kind of crazy right now. There's a lot of stress going on in the world, and I hope that these tips can just help you to implement some things, to be really intentional about finding peace in your life and de-stressing and letting some things go off of your schedule. If you're just really bogged down with a lot that's going on, let things go, put it in the hands of God, and let's live more peaceful and simpler lives. So hopefully these tips help you guys out. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.